Where somebody gets off to being actually eaten.
Somebody gets off to being actually eaten.
Yeah, like nom. Not eaten out. No, this is like I don't know, cannibalism maybe you could call that, or by the whatever pit you were just talking about.
It's called vor, like gore,
Yeah,
but it's like, wait, what's the V for?
I don't know. You should look it up though. Go to
I
Google Images and type in.
well, I would look it up, but Dustin, we're starting the podcast right now. You just completely. I didn't hear a single thing you said. I hope my computer picked that up.
Probably not. I just said, oh yeah.
All right, I guess I gotta do a little spiel, right? Probably, right? So people know by
No,
now.
first of all, I'd like to congratulate Mr. Hayden for graduating. Wow!
Thank you.
With the
Thank
most
you.
useful degree known to man.
The degree that we now share.
Yeah, it's doing me a lot of good right now. I could say that.
Yeah. So, yeah. I just graduated for everybody because I don't know how to treat this like not a YouTube video, so I'm gonna just do a YouTube video. Don't look at me like that. um, so I just graduated from college with a film degree. Um, but thank you. 4.5 years of life wasted.
Hey.
Oh man, did I tell you I got a phone call today? Because I like I put my resume up on a bunch of websites. I got a
Oh.
phone call today from somebody from Ohio, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, there's film in Ohio, and they're like, we're
No.
like, we're the trucking company. They're like, we call the truckers to go pick up stuff at like Walmart and stuff and ship it to another place. And I'm like, oh, nah, I'm good. Thank
Can I
you.
bring my camera?
Can I bring my camera? so, so hold on, I got it right here. Yo, what's up, YouTube?
Elbigdog here checking out the lot lizards in the area. You know what I'm saying.
There's a lot lizard. Hold up.
It's a hooker that frequents truck stops.
All right. Well, that being said,
For watching.
welcome to our podcast, Talking Privileges. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm Hayden, otherwise known as Elbigdog.
I'm Dustin, otherwise known as Daddy, depending on who you are.
I thought you were gonna use your username.
No, I don't get no messages. Some weird kid, one of our 10 viewers, is gonna look at that and he's gonna
Why?
message me some weird stuff.
Why a kid? What? I don't know.
Would you, as an adult, watch this? I wouldn't.
Yeah, all right. Good point. Good point. uh, what did I say?
You have
Uh,
a useless degree and you're gonna film lot lizards.
yeah, that's right. That was all of that topic. I had nothing else to add with that. um, yeah. So, since you've been out in the field for a year now, and
Mhm.
I am just newly in the field, do you got any advice for me, Dustin?
I'm gonna shoot you. I told you where to go and I told you what to talk to them about, and you did not. This man just moved out from the town we're in because he wouldn't go to the movie studios in the town like I bugged him to do for months, or more like weeks, and he just wouldn't do it. So now he's jobless back in his hometown.
Yeah.
Could have had a job here at the movie studios.
To be fair, I was lazy.
I know. That's what I told Matt.
I really was. I was tired. I was doing other things. I'm gonna just keep saying excuses so that people feel sympathetic for me. But really, I just didn't want to.
Yeah, I don't feel sympathetic at all.
Yeah, that's right.
You could still come here, make a day trip, do it.
It's true. I could. Yeah.
I think you should. You come cuddle with me. You don't have to make it a day trip. You can make it an overnighter. And if you're really good, you can make it a 2-night event. Special guests.
Special guest,
Yeah.
Matt and Robert. That's cool.
Anywho,
Anyways, I'm I'm really bad at transitioning. Did you want to go first with your topic? Or I mean, we can go back and forth with the topics if you want. I don't
I
know.
don't care. I do want to point out you should cut this section out, but you probably won't.
I should
And you're gonna
probably.
leave me saying that you should cut it out in there too. You're such a great editor. I can see
Thanks.
this. I foresee this in the future becoming my problem, and I'm gonna have to edit.
Dude, I wish it was your problem.
I bet you
Um,
do. Hey, you took the editing workshop. I didn't get that.
should
Even
I? I wait. What do you mean? I took the editing workshop.
for the studio stuff.
Oh, that was no workshop. They told me how to press the record button. That was it. I had to learn all of that on my own. They said use the button to turn it on. And this is the button that starts the recording. These control the levels, which clearly I didn't grasp.
It's true.
uh, okay, so we have two choices here that I can go into. I can either talk about a little bit about the history of talking privileges, just as a whole, or I could talk about the piss that made me out of breath.
Um, want to leave some suspense and some sexual tension, so we can talk about the piss later.
Okay,
But make
it's
this brief.
it's gonna be not worth the build up, but but
It sounded like it had some kind of buildup if you were out of breath.
all right. So, anyways, talking privileges. Why do we name the podcast that, Dustin? You can
Because we,
ask me why, and then I'll just answer for you.
no, I want to give my answer because my answer is
Okay.
probably right. Because we were coming up with a podcast that was going to be for our school, and we were in a hibachi place, all of us getting takeout, and I had the grand idea of calling it Talking Privileges because we had this thing going in our apartment where we would revoke people's talking privileges, specifically Hayden, because Hayden was the only one who said stupid
Yeah,
shit,
yeah. Let's be
and
real here. It was only me. There's
it's only
nobody
for you.
else ever got their talking privileges revoked.
And then he wasn't allowed to talk, and we kind of sent him to his room, like the good boy he is, and he sat in the corner for a while, usually half an hour to 45 minutes, and then we let him back out. So
Thanks,
yeah,
buddy.
it's inspired by that in a hibachi place.
Yeah, it was either that or what was the other one that you thought of? There
I
was
don't even
one.
remember.
I feel like it had something to do with like. Oh man, I don't remember it now either. Damn, that really sucks.
Wow, if
It.
only you had written it down when you remembered it in the topics channel.
I have a
Crazy.
bunch of. Shut up.
Let's go check that timestamp. So yeah, welcome to Talking Privileges.
Um, well, like, let's also say, like, so we started talking privileges technically at another place at school, and there was like two iterations of the show. The first one was hot garbage. um, we tried to do like a variety. I don't even know what was the idea there.
Which idea? Wasn't there
The
three?
Was it three? I know there was one where we each came in with a topic, and then there was the game show.
Yeah, the
Was
game
it?
show was the.
Isn't this
No,
a
I guess
third?
there was only two. No, I think we did three of the variety one, or I don't know. That was an idea doing like a little. Was it skits or something? I don't know. It
Oh
was
yeah,
bad.
no,
All
no,
of it
no,
was
yeah.
bad.
It was all bad. We tried everything and it was bad. So yeah, but well, actually, I thought the game show was pretty good personally, but you know, that's because
Hayden put a lot of work into that. It was
I,
nice.
I did. Yeah, I put a lot of work in it.
So now we switched over to a platform where you can just say controversial stuff instead of having to think about everything.
It's perfect. It's what we wanted. It's what we
Yeah.
wanted to start with.
The real freedom of speech.
So, speaking of controversial, I just want to say that George Bush was in Florida during the attacks.
I don't even know what that means. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what that means.
Well, isn't it just? I'm just saying, isn't it like ironic that like George Bush was in Florida when a plane was going straight for the White House? I'm just saying.
You think he spent all his time in the White House?
Well, yeah, that's his job. He has to work at the
He
White
didn't go
House.
anywhere. He was out of school.
He was in Florida.
Yeah.
Ironic, huh? He was out of danger. He was as far away as possible from the danger.
I don't know if you used ironic right, but anywho.
I don't think I did.
No.
I'm just saying stuff. I don't. I don't mean it. I don't mean it. I promise. I'm not a controversial dude. Well, that's not true, actually.
And
But
he's been the subject of many controversies. But
I swear, though, it's not real.
allegedly.
Don't say that. Shut up. We're gonna moving on. Um, yeah, so that's talking privileges. That's the
It
history.
is.
It
So back
was
to my
okay.
other bright ideas. I'm interrupting you. I'm taking
Yeah,
over.
good, good. Thank you.
Last night, I've been having sleeping problems for a while. They've been okay, but last night, they kind of came back. I went and talked to a friend real late. Not real late, actually. It was only like 10 to 11. I probably got home about 11:30 or 12, and I just could not sleep. I was up till like 2:30 in the morning. But before I laid down to go to sleep, and what probably kept me up was thinking about this idea of a zombie movie, zombie apocalypse movie, except instead of eating people, they're getting eaten out. You know what I'm saying? Zombies are going for head instead of the head. They don't want brains, they want dome. But
Hold
you can
up.
just picture.
What is this? Is this what you brought up for? Is this what zombie head means in the
Yeah,
Discord?
not why I brought that up, but
I thought you were gonna tell me you got like a zombie Minecraft head or something.
no, no, this is better, much better. In my sleep deprived state, I was thinking, wouldn't it be funny? You know how there's zombies crawling around, they're crawling on people, and they're like, and they're getting eaten. What if they're moaning in pleasure instead? What if the zombies just want a good time and people are scared of it, but it
what
happens?
if what if they're like really respectful too? So like when they go like, brain?
Maybe. Oh, yo, what if they're turning them into swingers and they're not zombies, they're swingers, but they're calling them zombies? And it's just you get anonymous head or stranger head, and it's not really anonymous, but head from strangers, and then you turn into a swinger
Oh my
and you
god,
shred it.
Dustin, zingers,
Zingers.
zingers,
I don't know. I think they need some work.
some.
I think zombie head would be a good name for the movie.
I'll produce it.
At the end, it's just zombie going like, yeah, so no head. And that's it. That's the end of the trailer.
It's like a really dramatic build up, like in a world. And, like there's like people screaming and like dying and like zombies coming and it's like and you just see this girl like screaming and run one off or whatever, and he's just like, no head. Zombie head.
That could be your first movie, Hayden. I've already written the concept for that. Was my log line, except it was a really long log line. I'll write you a script and then you make it.
Dude, yeah, let's do it. That would be our debut short film.
Hell yeah.
You know, I don't know if have you. Okay, you know Ben. I just saw on Instagram. I don't know if it's because he's having a baby. First off,
Yeah, he is.
yeah, and he's making. I said something about Baby, and I
I
was
didn't
like,
see
I
that.
thought it was a short film, and then I realized his wife is pregnant. So I'm like, is this like a coincidence or is this a bit?
I don't know.
And
It might be maybe
if
maybe he's
it's a
gonna dress her
bit,
up for like a maternity shoot or whatever with like zombie outfit on. I don't know. Or
wouldn't
maybe
it
baby photos.
wouldn't it be funny if the only reason she's having a baby is he's like, all right, I have this pitch.
We need a
Baby.
baby.
We have a baby. The baby dies and becomes a zombie. All right. I need an actress who looks pregnant. All right, let's do this.
Oh, I thought you meant he was gonna like use the baby in the film. That's where I was going with that. Let the
So
baby eat people.
he's gonna kill the. Oh
No, he's not gonna kill the baby.
yeah, no,
And if
I'm
he did,
with
it
you.
wouldn't matter because it'd be a zombie. But
Zombie baby.
yeah.
I don't
I
know.
refuse to say it. Zombies are not people. Sorry, just not.
Wow,
Yep.
wow,
I'm taking that road.
really just coming out of the gate with this controversial topic. Oh my
Damn
god.
straight. I come out swinging.
You know
Ask
what?
questions later.
I watched Heartwarmers, and I believe that they are people.
You hear the crickets? Because I do. You're gonna put them in there later.
I just downloaded that sound effect the other day, so
Hey, royalty free.
I hope it's royalty free.
All
but
right.
oh,
What else you got?
all right. Let me take a look at my topics here. Oh yeah, so so right before the podcast, I really had to pee, right? So I went to go pee, and you know like how when you pee, like sometimes like you've been holding it so long, it just feels like you just feel good letting it out.
Yeah.
I had this as I peed, I like felt like I was about to pass out, dude. I I like lost my breath because it was like I had to go so bad.
These weak arms heavy, bro. You just died.
I literally was like holding on like on the wall.
Oh my gosh.
I was like about to pass out, dude. And like afterwards I like came out and I was like huffing and puffing. I
What
was,
the?
I was like, bro, I gotta put this on the topics.
You lost like 7 years of your life in that piss, dude.
I had to go so bad. I didn't realize how long I've been holding it, but I've been like holding it like all day just because I've been running around. So,
I do want to point out, I hate it when old dudes will get up in a urinal beside you and they'll get their whole arm on the wall and they'll fucking let out almost a moan while they're taking a piss. I'm so,
ugh.
why? Why? I don't want
Let me
this.
simulate this. Should I go like this, just to like really feel
Yeah,
like you're in
yeah.
it?
All right, now drop your pants. Dude, I had a guy like get his whole
You ever had
arm
a
on the
guy just
wall.
like stare right at you while you're doing it? He's like, he goes like this. He goes, "Hey,
Dude, isn't it normal
oh,
for people to have conversations while they're pissing? Because in like the last 2 weeks, I've had a lot of conversations while I'm taking a piss.
really?
Yeah, a lot. I don't know the dudes at my
In
work, they like to
public?
talk. Oh, it's at
At
my work.
work?
Yeah, we're just both standing there, I'm trying to think of a slang term for taking a piss, but I can't. And then
Taking a piss is the only thing. Urinating? I don't know. Uh,
that's not slang.
I'm gonna look it up.
But yeah,
I'm like, no,
we
I'm
just
not.
talk. It's kind
that's
of weird. Sometimes
that's
about work,
really
sometimes
weird.
not.
I would
Hmm.
not do that. I would. Well, that's why I always go into the stall first off to just avoid that.
You
Yeah,
just gotta get used to it.
I have had people try to have conversations with me while trying to poop on the toilet.
Oh, I haven't had that. That's kind of
It's
weird.
awful. It's the worst.
You get stage fright. You just suck it right back.
Well, like nobody wants to use the bathroom while someone is talking to them. It's weird, like and like I'll one of my best friends from freshman year. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's a really sweet dude. He's like super happy. He's like a Disney character, man. I mean, I can't say anything else other than that. I go to the bathroom. Like we were talking before. I'm like, I gotta use the bathroom, and so I go use the bathroom. I'm in there. Somebody walks in. It's him. I don't know why he said somebody. Until he walks in, sits in the stall next to me, and he just continues the conversation that we had outside. And I'm like, I just go, dude, no. I I'm gonna be real with you. I do not want to talk to you.
Hey, that was the friendship test, and you failed.
I did. I felt it was still cool. He just got married. We're tight.
Okay, they get married to you.
I wish. No,
Oh,
no. He's got a. I was gonna say girlfriend, but a wife. Never met her. She seems
but you're
sweet.
cool.
She's cool. Yeah. But there was this other time. It was so I was during work, and I went to go use the bathroom. And this was the busiest the bathrooms have ever been. Like there's people going in and out, and so I'm sitting on the toilet, right? And there's like people like, and I'm on like one end, so like I'm at the very last stall. And there's a person to the right of me, another person to the right of me, and I want to say there was one other person, but I'm not really sure. Anyways, one of them was just having a bad day. It was loud.
Oh no.
And yeah, it was I'm trying to do this with a straight face, but I can't. It was loud, like you could hear everything going on. And the dude in between us, he just he starts going, "Yeah, brother, let it all out." He's like, "That's music to our ears." I, he just kept going. He was cheering him on. I couldn't do it. I was like, "This is weird." And he's just going like, he's like, "Let it out, brother."
You should have started clapping, man.
People
Show him some
laughing
support.
outside the stall. And I was like mortified. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I could not imagine if that was me.
Did you get stage fright
I
after
did. I
that?
got stage fright. No, yeah, absolutely. I was done. I'm like my stomach was killing me. And I was like, nah,
Oh,
I'm just gonna deal with it. Don't
that's
say
hot.
shut up, man.
Classy.
Look at
Classic
me.
Hayden.
I hope nobody that knows watches this. No, I hope everybody watches this. Yeah, that was an awkward moment. That was just oh yeah, brother. Push it out. It was
All right.
I hope nobody hears me outside my door.
Ha, I'm home alone,
Oh,
bitch.
must be nice.
It's
Even so,
not. Everybody left. I'm like the only person still here. Everybody else has gone home for Christmas already, but I gotta work tomorrow.
I just got. Can I tell you something?
Oh no.
Oh man, you gotta work? How long?
Just tomorrow, and then I've got Friday off until the second. I think I have the second off as well,
Really?
which is nice. And
January?
it's paid. And it's paid.
That whole time, the whole
Well, not
stretch.
the weekends, but yeah, I'll get like,
No, yeah,
do you
yeah,
know
yeah.
how
But
much I
but
should
you're
for this
off
day?
like for like a week or two. I just want to say, completely unrelated, not even in the topics channel. I just got a friend request on Instagram from
Ooh.
Mommy Helper 1212.
Hey, all right, my boy's getting a sugar mama.
Oh man, this also wasn't on, but I just want to say, dude, I got swindled on Tinder.
Swindled? Like catfished?
I don't I don't know if you would call it catfished. I think it was a bot. So maybe, yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I matched with somebody on Tinder and I was talking with them, right? And it was an okay conversation. It wasn't anything great. It was just like, hey, what's up? And it was like, nothing much. What's up with you? Blah blah. Blah. And we're like talking. We kind of talk about little things, and then it's like, do you have Snapchat? And I'm like, yeah. And like, so we add each other on Snapchat, and then all the OnlyFans stuff starts coming through.
You got.
I did. I got so bad, and I was like,
But now you
damn
got a
it.
nice feed. You got a
Yeah,
nice Snapchat
it's
feed.
been deleted. It's been blocked. I don't want anybody risking following seeing that on my phone. No, I would have blocked it either way. No, I shouldn't have coughed there. That was bad. Hold on. No,
That was a cough.
that was a cough.
It sounded like a fart, dude. I thought you just farted because you bounced
Oh my
too.
god. No, no,
Got some lift out of that one.
no. Oh yeah, brother. I hate that I can't go away from the mic, so I'm just laughing in it every time. I keep doing this, like thinking it's gonna do something, but it's not.
I can't tell if it is or not. Like I said, you're still clipping for me.
Oh shoot, my bad.
Yeah,
I'm like watching my video right now, and it's like
trippy.
I could do the flash hand effect.
Got a shitty camera. Oh my gosh. How's it look on mine? Ah,
It's
it
better.
looks like
I think
that's because of
it would have been
the
good.
background.
Yeah, it's the background.
Yeah, look at my door right there. Whoa.
Now go down here. Oh, that I would not be doing that motion. That did not look. You know, I got to do some YouTube shorts.
Oh yeah.
Just clip the. Okay, let me go to the topics channel. We've gotten off topic a lot. Um, wow, I don't have a lot. Oh, can I tell you about my paracosm disaster? that's that's gonna be
I don't know what
thumbnail.
that means. Yes, should be. I don't know what
um,
that means. What's a
so
paracosm?
paracosm was my senior project, the art
Oh, oh
installation.
yeah.
So,
Sure.
if anybody on here watches Elbigdog, which if you don't, please go subscribe.
This is the only
Uh,
people that's gonna be on here. What do you mean?
so if anybody by chance happens to find this channel and just by chance knows Elbigdog Supreme, um, uh, I've been posting a lot of videos of it's called a 360 project on the thing. It's gonna change soon. Um, but I was working on the senior project. There was an art installation. We had like these screens, and we had projectors shooting on the screens, and we had sound in the back going. And we had it was a 2 night event, which none of my friends went to.
I had tickets to an oyster roast that provided alcohol and did not ID. I'm sorry, bud.
It's fun. It was 2 nights though.
I don't know what the other night was. I remember you telling me about, was it a Thursday night? Whatever.
Might have been.
I
No, it was
apologize.
that Friday. It was that Friday night, but it's cool. It's fine. It's no big deal. It's not like nobody's ever gonna see it again. Oh
I was
wait, just kidding.
I think I was gone for my sister's graduation on
I
Friday.
think you were. Oh wait, your
Yeah.
sister graduated,
Mhm.
bro. Everybody's graduated. That's so crazy.
I know.
It's like the time of the year or something.
It's not. That's next semester.
All right. um. Anyways, so the first night it went perfectly. People showed up. They saw it. It was really cool. They all liked it. It was great. The second night, though, we started having problems. So I had a film graduation that night. That was the first thing I did. I went to that. It was for the first hour during the thing, and I called ahead of time to see if like everything was right because I was the tech dude. I was the one who did it all, and I tried to show them the day before, hope that they got it. Um, and nobody answered, so I'm like, all right, well, hopefully it's good. um, so we did the graduation, really cool. Got to say thank you to my teachers. Now I'm sad that they're gone, but whatever, it's cool. Um, and we head over there with my family. Uh, I'm debating saying her name.
Don't say your name.
Another person's family.
You just make up names.
Um,
Tanya.
Santa.
All right, Santa.
Santa's family. Mrs. Claus and everything.
Oh yeah.
um, and a lot of like the film graduates, and we all go over there. And I walk in, and like they're in like panic mode because it's playing. So we had flash drives for for everything. In one of the flash drives, because I only bought two, thinking I only need two, but I need three. So I used an old flash drive of mine that had like projects from like high school with a bunch of voiceovers in it. So it was just playing these voiceovers of these fake drug ads that I made in school.
No. Over the speakers?
Yeah, over the speakers, and they're like trying to figure out how to get it stop it. And they couldn't figure it out, so I had to go in there and I fixed the sound. And then as soon as I do that, one of Santa's family members trips over one of the projectors. Luckily, the projector's not broken. I plug everything back in. We get it started. But now that projector, for some reason, the rest of the time keeps shutting off. Like, and then turns back on, and I have to reset everything. So this is going on the whole time that this is happening. Eventually, I get it fixed for like the last 5 minutes. Sorry, of of the project. Last 5 minutes of the project, I get it fixed. Um, and then for some reason, the other projector started going fast. It was like it was just it was little, barely noticeable at first, but then we started seeing that it was like full clips ahead, like cuts. And I'm like,
The
why
heck?
is this doing this? And I'm like trying to fix it. And like every time I speed the other one up, try to catch up. And then they're in sync for like a second. And then it starts going fast again. And I'm just like, what? And then eventually at the very last minute, with one of the coolest shots where we see it's koi fish. We had a 360 camera and we filmed these koi, and it looks like the koi are moving from one side of the screen to the other. The other projector that was kept shutting off just stopped. It wasn't dead. It's just like the wire was dead or something. Like I don't know. But it just stopped, and I was like, I was so pissed off. Everybody's like, "It's so great. It was so good. Thank you." And I'm like, "Yeah, all right, whatever. Get out."
Leave me
It
alone.
was, yeah, I was not happy. I was like,
All Santa's family's fault.
yeah, screw you, Santa. Anyways, yeah, so that was my little disaster. When they say whatever will go wrong will go. What? No, hold on, wait. The saying is
Yep.
whatever could go wrong will go wrong, and it did go wrong.
Very wrong.
At least it didn't play the video.
Yep. But your first showing was good, right?
The first one was perfect. It was beautiful.
Good.
Yeah, people really liked it. There was a dog that showed up. It's cool.
Ooh,
Yeah, you went bark bark.
that's fancy stuff.
It was fancy. All right. What you got for me?
Well, let's go talk about my week a little bit. So
Yeah.
we were talking about film degrees earlier. I got a job at the studio I told Hayden to get a job at, but I quit before I told him to get a job, and he used that against me as part of his argument. Either way, with my film degree, I no longer work at the film studios. I work at a boatyard now. So I'm putting that to good use. But this week,
Progression.
yeah, it is. You can see where I'm going. But this week I've been in 4 months maybe, I think since October, and it's what, almost January. So anyway, we had a boat sink. It just sank. I still
What?
don't know why. Nobody knows why it sank yet. We get to work, or I get to work. I'm carrying my stuff in. I see two dudes running over to the water, and I'm like, I ain't got time for this. I'm gonna put my stuff up, and then I'm gonna go see what's going on. And I get out there, and there's like a power boat sitting like this in the water. It-
Wait, what? A power boat? What? Explain what
yeah,
that is.
like a motorboat. So it's got
Like a speed one?
outboard in yeah, it's got an outboard engine on the back. It was actually a nice boat. It wasn't big. I'd guesstimate like 15 foot maybe or something. It wasn't huge,
You
but
say that's not big, but that's like two people. No,
it's
that's
not.
more than that.
Well, I'm a size queen. Usually I mess with boats that are like 30, 40 feet, but this one was a small one comparatively, the ones that I've been like working on. But so me and the manager get on the front of the bow, and then we're trying to weigh it down. So we're trying to push it up enough so that the pump can pump the water out and more water won't come in. Still don't know where the water's coming from. And we look on the inside of it, and it's just up above the batteries. It's the whole electrical system's fucked. Like it was bad. So yeah, that
So
was
what's the
exciting.
plan for it then? What are you gonna do?
I don't think anybody's touched it. I don't know what to do. They cleaned it out, so you
Is
had
it
to spray
still
it out or
sinking, or
whatever.
did you have to take it out or something?
No. So we pumped all the water out. We brought it around because we have lifts. We have a really big forklift. It's like I don't know, 5 times the size of your normal one. Call it a bull lift. It's freaking huge. So we picked it up with that, and we just put it under a tent, and it's just chilling because it's fucked. I
Hmm.
don't, honestly, they still don't know where the water came from, as far as I know. Nobody's really messed with it
Did it
though.
rain at all? I mean, I don't know. That's
It
crazy.
wasn't the rain. Like the water came in from the bottom somewhere.
Hmm.
It was cold too, though. It was like
D-
30 degrees, and we're just sitting there on the wet deck trying to get the boat to level out.
God, and hopefully nobody went into the water.
No, but you know what? That's not even the sketchiest thing that happened this week.
What? Okay, go on.
So this next one, there's like a 50-foot Hatteras, which is a really big sports fishing boat. So it's tall and it's got, all those rod placements on the end of it, whatever. It's a huge boat. They're beautiful. This one was kind of old though. It's getting worked on. But it was in the back of the marina. So we have to get a trailer so a truck can pull it because we can't get our lift back there. And we do that. And we're coming off, it's on a concrete slab, and he comes off kind of at an angle, so it goes like that. And when that happens, the boat looks like it's leaning pretty hard, and I'm standing there beside it, making sure it's not gonna hit a post because there's a stupid post in the way. We ended up cutting it down because it was just a piece of crap. But I'm standing there beside it, watching, like, oh, okay, he just came off at an angle. It's all good. And I look, and he pulls straight up so that he can back up. The boat is on there like this, leaning towards me. The boat almost pulled the whole truck and trailer over
Oh
onto
my
me.
God.
It's because it has like, or they're assuming it's because it didn't have an engine or anything in it because it needed work. So all the weight was in the top of it. So it was very top heavy. And it
Gotcha.
just, we didn't get it set well either. And it probably would have killed me.
Wow. So your ignorance almost costed your life.
That was not my ignorance. I was merely helping with that. I am not qualified to do any of that stuff. But that
Damn,
boat
dude.
was, yeah, it was a pain to put where it was in the first place. It took them 2 days to do it. We got that out. We ended up having to cut a bunch of wood because we put blocks under them that take the majority of the weight, but we couldn't back the trailer in there. So we ended up having to cut up the blocks some, and then it was a pain. Cut down a post. It was fun. So
That's crazy. That's
yeah,
man.
living life with my film degree.
Oh man, that that's crazy. A boat sank. So wait, okay. I'm going back to the boat that sank because I'm curious. I've got more
hmm
questions. So did somebody pay for it to be there, or like for you
Yeah,
to fix it?
somebody somebody took it out, and what they do is they keep them in dry storage. So they'll put them on some racks, and then they'll take them down, put them in the water. They use it, come back, we pull it out, and it was supposed to get pulled out the day before, and it didn't. So somebody did get blamed for it, but they didn't sink the boat. So we still don't know how that happened. It shouldn't have been in the water, but it also shouldn't matter because it's a freaking boat. It shouldn't just, you know.
Yeah. Mm,
So yeah, so the owner got there, and he was there within like half an hour of me sitting on the boat. And he was a little upset, as you can imagine.
yeah. Yeah. I'm sure that's not a fun conversation to have.
No, it's not. Dude, my legs are so sweaty. I'm sitting in my underwear right now on like a pleather chair, and my thighs are just sticking to it.
You did.
Very uncomfy.
You didn't have to share that, but I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I just want everybody to know why I'm scooting around a bunch.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm scooting around too because I'm in my underwear. Look, I'll stand up right now and you can see.
You want me to stand up?
No. I don't want to have to cut.
Oh, you're gonna have to cut because I'm gonna go put on shorts. Ah.
Are you really leaving? All right. Well, while he's gone, I guess I'll entertain for a little bit. Um, hey guys, if you don't know, I am a YouTuber. Kind of, not really. I have 66 subscribers. But if you like funny content and want to see more, just subscribe to Elbigdog. It's one click away, and
My favorite YouTuber ever.
yeah. And so go ahead, go and subscribe to Elbigdog. We'll wait. All right, now that they're gone, let's talk bad about them.
Yeah, Big Dog subscribers are the worst.
Wait, no, okay, hold up. Wait, I'm subscribed now, Big Dog.
Yeah, me too.
So don't why did you you can't go from
Why?
you went like this, you're like, yeah, me too.
That's all I had.
Well, you can't just whatever. Okay, that's fine.
I'm waiting for my ghostwriter to write my lines. You think I'm this creative?
All right, let's see what we got on our topics list because I don't know why this is on here. I'm in the search for a better camera.
Yeah, he needs a better camera. I
Let's
can't
see.
tell either because this one's such high quality that he's using currently. But
Yeah, as you can see, as you can
wait, move your head. Like move it all the way over. What happened to the light that was back there?
this light up here.
Oh, was it your fan light?
It was my fan light.
Okay.
You think I just
He
had the
also needs
halo
a
effect?
lighting setup.
You like Baby Yoda over there?
I would if I could see him, but you're running like 20 pixels on the whole screen.
Can you see that? um, I'm like looking up here. I'm at my desk right now, trying to see if I have anything cool to show, but I don't. I mean, I do, but I'm not gonna grab it. Anyways, yeah. So this is my wait. Hold on. Where's my camera? Here it is.
It doesn't matter because you're gonna get a better one.
This is my camera now. I've used it for almost every project that's on my channel. It's a good camera. The problem is the battery sucks. It just dies real quickly now. So I'll get a new camera. Leave me alone, Dustin. None of us, not all of us, can afford a freaking $5,000 camera like you did.
Mine was $1,000. It was I think it was a little bit less than that, but the camera I'm using right now was probably like 25 bucks. It's a little webcam I got because my laptop camera sucks, which I think you should invest in because coincidentally, your laptop camera
What are
sucks.
you talking about, bro? This game is great. Look how much.
Look at the
you
blue
can
tint everywhere. That's
look at the
great.
special effect that I could get for it.
Whoa! You're thawing. Now run your hand through me real slow
Barry,
like.
I was. Have you seen the meme where it's like Barry? It was me when you were with that girl and
Yeah.
she touched your hand. It jerked you off at the speed of sound, Barry.
It was me.
It was me. I recently just started rewatching The Flash as well as another couple other shows, and like that scene like that they usually clip there. That was like really early on, like in the first season, like the first couple episodes. I was kind of shocked. It
Hmm.
was like I thought it would be later, but they really just introduced the villain straight off the bat.
Yeah, they did. I don't know. I stopped watching all of them because they all got lame.
They did get lame. I won't lie. Can I?
Hmm.
Oh my god! Let me rant for a second, if you don't mind.
El Big Rant, let's
The
go.
DCEU. Wait,
EU,
wait, hold on. DC
European
Cinematic U.
Union,
DCCU.
Washington D.C. European Union.
The movies right now with DC characters suck. All right, Black Adam just came out. Awful. Really
It was
bad.
alright.
It was pretty bad. Let's be real
Yeah.
here. That was not The Rock's best performance. He actually, I would argue that he didn't even perform in the movie. He was just there. There was no emotion ever. He was just like,
It was anger. He was just mad the whole time.
it's.
I think he did good for his part. I don't think it was written well.
I'll be real.
I
He was the only entertaining part of the whole movie. I
mhm.
did not enjoy Doctor Fate. First off, Doctor Fate's helmet. What? There's no eyes in the helmet. That's like a huge part of the helmet. It's not a helmet without eyes. It's just a thing. It's just a mask. It's stupid. Why did they have to redesign it like that? Just add eyes.
I don't know. Was this the first time all of those characters were even shown?
Yes.
That just they didn't
Except for
introduce
Amanda
them well.
Waller. Amanda Waller was the only one that returned, which is ridiculous. Okay, so here's the thing that's going on now. So there's an internal struggle. They just got is it James Gunn? He's the one who did the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so James Gunn is in charge of DCU right now, if you didn't know. And so the first big argument, The Rock. The Rock said Henry Cavill had to come back as Superman in a post-credit scene. He demanded that. The studio was not going to do it because they wanted to start over. But The Rock said, literally, this is what they said. He said, like quoting him. He said, "Are you telling The Rock no? If The Rock wants Henry Cavill, you get Henry Cavill. Do you understand?" And so
He's
they
not
got
that big of an actor. Come on.
Henry Cavill or The Rock.
The Rock
The Rock's a,
to make that
I
kind
mean,
of demand.
The Rock now is a pretty big actor.
He is, but he's not like, top quality, top notch.
That's true.
I don't think he's big enough to be making those demands. I'll say that. I know he's a really
Yeah,
big character, but
yeah, I believe it. That being said, though, so I don't think James Gunn was fully in the director's seat yet,
hmm
or not director's seat, but the like the Kevin Feige kind of seat.
right.
And so, uh, yeah, Henry Cavill came in as Superman at the end. Spoiler alert, sorry. And with Superman, it was really cool, teasing a Superman v Black Adam, and then literally like a week or two later, Henry Cavill says, regrettably, I am no longer going to be playing Superman. And then Gal Gadot says that she will no longer be playing Wonder Woman.
I didn't hear that. No.
Yeah. They canceled the third movie, which sucks because I really liked the Wonder Woman movies. They were the only good thing other than Aquaman. Aquaman was really good too.
I was about to say Aquaman was good.
But I'm like, Gal Gadot, really? You're gonna take Gal Gadot out? She's like one of the best character like actors.
And she just had a baby, didn't she?
Did she?
I think so. I think she was pregnant during Wonder Woman 2, filming it, if I'm not
Dang.
mistaken. I think they
Wouldn't
you
have
might want to fact
noticed.
check me, but I think they digitally edited her
Yeah, no,
belly
I'm gonna
out.
let you just stew in that and let the comments roll. Um,
One comment.
actually,
Shut the fuck up, daddy.
I'm gonna put that down there in the um, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So, I don't know what the heck James Gunn's plan is, but I'm just like I'm so done with these movies, man. After Black Adam, I'm really just like I'm. The only two movies that I'm semi interested in at this point is Aquaman 2 because Aquaman 1 was really good. That was like that and Wonder Woman were the only two successes they've had. Well, okay, technically Man of Steel was actually really good too.
hmm
But you know what I mean. Those two movies were like the only good like things. Um and The Flash, which is a weird thing to say cuz Ezra Miller is crazy, but they're bringing back Michael Keaton as Batman, and we get to see a Supergirl in there, and we're supposed to
Oh,
get a
okay.
bunch of other cameos. I think I heard um, Jeffrey
Dahmer.
Dean Morgan. My, I think that's his name. Hope I'm not messing it up. He plays Negan in The Walking Dead. He's supposed
Oh,
to be Batman's father. He was Batman's father in Batman v Superman during that scene. Um, and so I heard that he might be in it, but I'm not really sure. It would be really cool if he was in there.
yeah.
But Michael Keaton's really the reason I'm excited for it, though. But yeah, and then they have Joker 2 coming out, which I kind of want to see because of Lady Gaga, just because she's been starring in more things. I think she's really cool. So I want to see her Joker face.
I didn't see the first one.
Her Joker face, her Joker face. Da, da, da,
I
da.
refuse to acknowledge you.
You didn't see the first one? It's okay.
Nope.
It wasn't good.
That's what I
I
was
I
hearing.
went and saw it on my birthday because it came out on my birthday. I was telling this story the other day and it was kind of sad. I said, yes, I know friends that year in college, and it was my 21st birthday. So I went to all you can eat sushi by myself, and then I went and saw Joker by myself in theaters.
You're on your hot girl summer right there.
I was on my hot girl,
Except your
and then
except your birthday's in the fall.
I came back and I went to bed. So yeah, but yeah. Anyways, but the reason why I brought that up too is because I just watched a video about the New 52, the comics, which I thought was really interesting. I don't know if you know about the comics at all. Are you
Nope.
okay? So really fast. It's going to be as fast as I can go. The New 52 was created after Crisis on Infinite Earths, which was a big comic thing that brought all the different comic books that DC was creating into one universe. So they wanted to bring everything in because it was getting too messy. Crisis on Infinite Earths was so successful, they wanted to replicate this again, but they couldn't do it with all these new stories because it was just again it went as soon as they merged them all together, it went crazy again. It's kind of like goes in and out, you know. Um, so they heard of a Flash storyline called Flashpoint, that was gonna like do something crazy with the timeline. So they said, okay, that's gonna be a jumping off point. So what's gonna happen is when the Flashpoint happens in the comics and it resets the timeline, the timeline's gonna change slightly. And so they would kind of start over with all the different comic book characters, Batman, all that stuff, Superman, Wonder Woman, you know. And that's what they did. And it started off okay because they had all these new lines with superheroes. So like Superman wasn't married to Lois Lane anymore. That was one of the big things. Batman was like, I don't know what they changed with Batman. I'll be real. I don't think they did a lot. They added new things. They added the Court of the Owls. You've heard of them, right? No. Oh God. Okay.
Dude, I don't do comic books.
All right. Okay. Anyways, so they did all these characters, right? But the thing is, nobody had a plan of what they were doing. And so there was like one series that they talked about was there was two different Superman series. There was a Superman prequel series they were doing and a regular Superman series. So the dude from the Superman series is like, hey, this is a simple question he asked. Is Martha and Jonathan Kent, that's Superman's father and mother, are they still alive? And they couldn't give him an answer because they hadn't wrote it yet.
Oh.
And it's like, well, how am I supposed to do a Superman series if I don't know what's going to happen in this prequel? Like, that's almost impossible to do. And it was. They had a lot of continuity errors.
Who would have
um,
thought?
yeah, it actually got to the point where they had to say it was a different Superman. It wasn't the same one. It was from a different Earth. Ridiculous. Anyways, so basically what ends up happening is, so they had this quota they had to hit on every comic book they were doing. They had to sell 10,000 copies. That was their quota. Um, if they didn't hit 10,000, they would cut that in like a
Oh
year.
shit.
So what started happening was the first one was like six comic books that they had. They didn't hit the quota. They were like 8,000. They were all profitable, by the way. Just want to add that. They were all profitable, but they weren't hitting the quota. So they cut them and they put all their time into other series. The problem is they didn't really put time into the other series. They just kind of let people go. And if they did put other people in their series, they didn't tell them anything because they didn't have anything planned. So the same problem kept happening. And little by little, the comic books were being cut until there was like 4 comic books coming out, like at it, like series. I mean, um, and they're like, "Well, crap, we screwed up. We've cut almost all of our comic books, thinking that that would cause people to go to others. But what actually happened is it made people less interested because they thought everything was working up to this big finale. And because they kept cutting comic books, they were cutting basically those storylines leading to this. So everybody who was excited for all these things branching together really just had like 2 things coming together and not really being good.
That sucks.
Yeah, and that's basically what the DC extended universe, whatever you call it, the movies, is doing right now. That's exactly what they're doing. They're using this Flash movie that's coming out. It's the Flashpoint. They're using it to restart the universe with new actors playing different characters. And I don't know how I feel about it because I'm like, they're literally just following the same the same course as the new 52. They're going to ruin themselves. They already have, really.
Yeah, it's just gonna flop. It's not gonna be crazy because it's just gonna keep up with what it's gonna be consistent. It's
Yeah,
gonna flop, and that's how it's gonna go.
exactly. So, thank you for my rant.
You're welcome.
DCU sucks. Marvel's awesome. Actually, I don't know about Marvel right now, but I'm not going to get into
So
that. All right. Did we
what's our
miss?
time looking like? No, I think
I think we
we hit
got
everything.
over. What about first day of winter? That was like the only thing that you didn't talk about.
I was just thinking about that today. I think I heard on the radio that like yesterday or something was the first day of winter, and I know it's been like 30 degrees every morning
It's
because I've
been
been out there
freaking
in it.
cold.
Yeah, it's been winter for a long time, bud.
Yeah, no, that's the groundhog came up and we would wait. No, oh wait, no, hold on. That's a February thing. Never mind.
The
that's
groundhog froze to
that's
death and will
supposed
not
to.
be coming up this year. Dude, it's supposed to be 19 degrees Friday night
19, dude. It's gonna be 11
here.
here.
Yeah, that's wild.
Can I say something?
Frosty.
We haven't had the heat on in up here. So I should also state my room is like
Oh,
over the not the basement, over the garage, and the air conditioning doesn't reach out to here. So I'm gonna die Friday. I'm gonna
you're gonna be
freeze to
sleeping on the
death.
couch
I
downstairs.
probably will, honestly. It's yeah. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate sucks. That's it. That's all I've got.
Oh,
I hate it. I played it with my brother before coming on this podcast, and I lost, and I hate it.
yeah. Last time we played, you kicked my ass
Yeah.
multiple times in a
Well,
row.
no, no. Okay,
Was I
so here's
drunk?
the probably,
Yeah, I don't remember.
but here's the thing. So all of us don't really know how to use the characters. I can only use Jigglypuff. That's all I got. Um, but my brother uses these characters that just insane. Like you can't even see them. They're hitting so fast, and I hate it. There's nothing I could do to stop them from attacking me, and it pisses
You
me
gotta turn
off.
the you gotta turn the switch off.
Yeah, that's actually what I did. He was about to kill me in in the last thing. I saw the little like where like he punches you, and like you see like everything colorful around you as you're about to like explode off in the distance, and I hit the pause and I quit. I didn't want him to get the satisfaction of winning. But yeah, so yeah. You got anything else, Dusty?
My camera is being supported by a can of Mission Pride fruit mix and extra light syrup. Just want to throw that out there. Go buy their fruit sponsorship. We're looking Mission Pride. The email will be
We
coming
love
anytime
mission.
soon.
We love mission.
We do. We're very prideful about our missions.
Missions, yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening to episode 1 of Talking Privileges.
Woo!
Woo! Hey, no, we can't do the same thing. Hold on, you do a different thing. Woo, woo.
Gang, gang,
Nope. All
gang.
right.
Let's go.
Bird gang. Wow.
Young blood.
Oh my god. All right. All right. Anyways, um, subscribe to Elbigdog. You got anything?
Don't subscribe to Elbigdog.
All right. Well, if you're gonna do any subscribing, at least subscribe to Talking Privileges, so you get some more of this awesome content.
Or you can watch the YouTube video.
Yeah. Will it be on Spotify?
No.
Maybe. I'm gonna try to see what I can do, but
Oh.
no promises because I'm confused by how that all works.
Our tech guy guys.
But you can watch on YouTube for free without ads because we don't have any right now because we don't.
Let's monetize this video, baby.
Yeah, let's
Get it up there.
demonetize. I mean, monetize.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know how to sign out here, so
See you later, privileged.
that's great. All right, I'm stopping now.